I think my main interest in becoming a councillor was because I feel that the people in the villages in particular often get the impression that nobody's listening to them. I thought I would have a chance to make a representation of their views here in the council chamber. I was offered the chance of the portfolio for strategic planning, which was at a really interesting time because we were trying to put the finishing touches to the West Northamptonshire Joint Core Strategy at that time. And we got that through, and now we're working on the next level down of the planning for the district. It really is, it's interesting work. I really would encourage anybody who has an interest in being part of a community, such as the district, to consider putting themselves forward for council membership. Charity I've chosen for my year as chairman is a charity that I work with a lot anyway. It's called the Farming Community Network, FCN. It's a small charity, it's local, it's based in an office in West Haddon. It was set up about 20 years ago to lend practical help and moral support, if you like, to members of the farming community who've got nobody to talk to.
Yeah, farmers usually contact us because of a particular difficulty that has triggered off a number of different issues. Seldom is it only just one issue that they ask for support on. The most common presenting factor would be finance, or financial difficulties, but frequently there are a number of other underlying issues that are causing them great anxiety. Early part of the winter, already we were seeing calls at 3 times the level normally expected at this time of year, and more recently that's increased to near 5 times, sadly. I think most farmers are facing extreme financial difficulties at the moment, and that's putting huge financial pressure on them, which in turn starts to put pressure on the other relationships they have and on the other areas of their farming and family life. The first thing that we would do on receiving a call would be to ask permission to send a volunteer out to meet them face to face and talk things over with them across the table, and frequently that helps a great deal in helping them evaluate what the difficulties are and how they might proceed, unpack those issues as it were with the volunteer, and then together they will decide on a way forward how they might tackle the individual issues that they're facing, walking alongside them for as long as we are required in order to help them find a solution to their difficulties.
It's very rewarding being involved with it, but of course it's being a small charity, it's funded only by voluntary contributions, so I'm hoping that as chairman of the district council I will have opportunities to at least raise the profile of the charity, if not raise money for it. I see this as an opportunity for me to get round the whole district. I hope that people will invite the chairman to events in the smaller communities and to make sure that people understand that the council is important, but it's approachable, and that they all have an elected representative who can make their views heard in the council chamber.